Starting a new project is like getting a blank canvas and a low-res photo of what developers need to craft onto that canvas. And one of the most important decisions, one of many decisions we need to make early on, is how we size stories. It's fun, but it also comes with a lot of responsibility. Team members often come with an idea of what it means for a story to be a 5 or a 3 or medium. I used to be that way too. I think I somehow had this magical wand in my head thinking that I could translate a size into a measure of time. Today I'm very comfortable saying that I was totally wrong. Size is only a measure of relative effort. How much effort a story B is going to take comparing to story A? Is it roughly about the same effort? Is it more versus B or versus story C? Or is it less effort? When estimating, good teams are going to identify and discuss the effort needed for a story, but never final technical solutions. One of my favorite exercises for creating a good baseline for story sizing for the entire team is called affinity sizing or affinity estimations. This really works great for co-located teams, but we have had a lot of success with our distributed teams using tools like Miro. Here I created a few simple backlog items. I'll start with plucking one out. I'll take hero and then put it on the blank canvas. And now I'll take another one. I'll take newsletter subscription and I'm going to ask, is this going to take more or less effort to finish this feature? I decided that items that require more effort go above the others. The footer, I think, is about the same effort as hero, so I'm putting them side by side. Top 5 products is going to be a bit more effort than hero and footer, but I think less than newsletter subscription, so I'll put them in between. As a team, this is a team exercise, we work through the rest of the backlog until we reach kind of the final estimate. Now is a good time for the final discussion. Is the team happy with the distribution of stories as they are? Notice how items are neatly stacked in rows. Starting from the bottom, I'll say that links to the app stores is about 2 in Fibonacci. I'll work my way upwards until every row has a value, incrementally. This is a very good distribution of points. At this time, we can't really relate any sizes and points to time, but within about 3 sprints, we will be able to get some kind of sense of how much we can do in a sprint or in a month. Know that this is a purely statistical value and shouldn't be used for estimations. You can use this approach for all the future sprints, but you don't have to. The important thing is that a 5 in sprint 3 is about the same estimate as a 5 in sprint 10. Getting there is difficult, but Affinity really helps. Affinity is great for new teams, new projects, but also for teams that suffer from semantic satiation. This means that estimates usually go at about the same value. When you see a lot of 5s or a lot of 3s. On some of the best projects I was lucky enough to be a part of, we used Affinity every once in a while to make sure that our estimations stay on track. Go ahead and try Affinity on your project. If you have any problems, let me know. If you have success, I would love to hear about it. If this content was useful to you, please consider giving it a like. That would mean a lot to us. We love sharing, so please join us in sharing this video with your network.